light of growing anti-Islamic propaganda, such as anti-Islam protests in some parts of the West, what will discuss now, equating Islam with terrorism, what is the prospect of Islam and Muslims in the West?
What is the prospect of Islam and Muslims in the West in light of all the anti-Islam machinery? I live in the West. Let me tell you, Islam has amazing prospect in the West. Amazing prospect in the West. Muslims in the West, may Allah protect them and preserve them. Something really amazing is happening in the West. When this Charlie Hebdo thing happened, I live in Texas. I live in Texas. You know Texas? Like, Pishun, Pishun, Texas? Okay? Now, in Texas, we had a rally for Muslims. Stand with the Prophet. Stand with the Prophet. And when we had that rally for Muslims, only a few hundred Muslims came. Some people showed up from, some small towns in Texas. Have you ever seen biker gangs? These people that have glasses, tattoos on their arm, leather jacket, big Harley Davidson motorcycle. Seen those guys? They showed up. They showed up. Go back to your country. They made a lot of noise. They brought guns with them just to show off. Just to show off. They're not going to do anything, but you know what? The media saw it. And these people, even Americans think they're crazy. Yeah? Even Americans think they're crazy. So you know what happens in the media? Now the people who are anti-Islam look crazy. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Let them make more noise. It'll show how intolerant they are. They believe that the Muslims are extreme, Muslims are violent, Muslims are intolerant. What are you? What is this? Let the film speak for itself. And by the way, some amazing people are rising to the occasion. In the West, the conversation about Islam is not one way. You know what happened in Texas? The Muslims went to the State House in Austin, the Capitol Hill in Austin. And one of the governors of one of the cities in Texas, he said, all the Muslims of America that are like American citizens, all the Muslims should declare their loyalty to the American Constitution, and they should make public statements that they don't believe in jihad. He said that all the Muslims should do this. We did not answer him. Muslims did not answer him. The non-Muslims answered him. The non-Muslims answered him. He said, okay, you know what? Let's ask all white people to denounce the Ku Klux Klan and declare their loyalty to the United States Constitution. Let's ask all the Cuban Muslims to denounce communism because they might be from Cuba and declare their loyalty to the Constitution. What are you talking about? This is ridiculous. We didn't say it. The non-Muslims said it. The non-Muslims said it. You know what happened in Australia? This girl was scared because she was riding in the train. She was scared to wear her hijab and she took it off. And somebody came to her and said, don't worry, keep it on, I will ride with you. And that started trending on the internet. This is an opportunity. If we can take advantage of this opportunity, this is actually an opportunity to raise awareness about Islam. I'll give you one last story, my favorite story. This is a recent story from last week. A Christian woman from Texas lives in Japan, in Tokyo. She's in Japan, in Tokyo. She emailed me. She says, when the Charlie Hebdo incident happened, and there were so many protests, I became curious, so I looked up Quran, and protests on YouTube. And I found your video. She told me she found my video. So I watched your video. And I became very impressed with the Quran. So I started, learning Quran from Bayyina TV. I subscribed to Bayyina TV and I'm watching your lessons on the Quran. She started by saying she's Christian. At the end of her email, thank you for introducing me to Allah and His Messenger. She became Muslim. She told me she watches so many videos, she lost all the data on her phone. You know, that's what she was emailing about. Could you make them less heavy because I have too much data on my phone? That's what her email was about. You know what I'm saying? It looks bad on the news, but the reality is this is opening an opportunity for people to actually discover what our deen is really about, which means we have to take responsibility and open that conversation with our Muslim, non-Muslim friends and neighbors, inshallah ta'ala. Speaking of which, there are a couple of tables outside. For those of you that are, how many people here don't speak Arabic? Don't speak Arabic, show of hands. Oh, most people, okay, good. You don't speak Arabic. It's okay, me neither, sometimes. If you'd like to learn Arabic, I would like to teach you. If you want to learn some Arabic, yeah? Oh, table. Okay, see these red tables over here, guys? This red table over here and that red table over there? I put some gift cards on there for you. To access to the website where I teach Arabic, 15 minutes at a time. I teach my 15-year-old daughter, and she's learning a lot, alhamdulillah. She's learning Nahu and stuff. She's learning how to understand the Quran in Arabic. And if she can learn it, you can learn it. It's only a commitment of 10, 15 minutes a day for 3 days a week. That's it. 2-3 days a week. Easy. And within 6 months, inshallah, you'll start enjoying salah. You start beginning to understand what's happening in Quran. So it's not that difficult. So if you're interested, there's only a few cards, inshallah. When this talk is done, just take one with you and try it. Those of you that already have Bayyinah TV access, just take it and give it to somebody as a gift. Because we want to spread this mission, inshallah ta'ala. I'll take one last question.